Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome to the kitchen. Are you ready to do some cooking? I've got a recipe in my mind that I want to try and hopefully not butcher it too much. It's basically a chicken lasagna with some spinach leaves in it. I think it's going to be good, white creamy sauce, some mushrooms, all that good stuff. Let's jump into it and see what we come up with. All right, this is where I'm at right now. I got my lasagna noodles softening. I've got 2 chicken breasts I stewed up for a good long time. So now I'm going to put some olive oil in the skillet here. And I'm going to put these mushrooms in there. Get them going. Okay, so I think my mushrooms are looking nice and golden. So I'm going to take them off the heat and set aside. Now I'm going to come right into it with about 3/4 of a stick of butter. Now I like garlic, so I've got about 3 cloves I'm going to press here. That smells, you can't beat the nice smell of garlic heating there. And into this I'm going to add about a teaspoon of oregano. Now to that I'm adding 2 cups of milk. Okay, now I'm adding 2 cups of my chicken broth, and I've got a 1/4 cup of flour here that I will whisk in to the mixture. And try not to get it all over the stovetop, because I'm pretty good at that. Okay, I got that up to a boil, and then I cut the heat. Here I've got a package of provolone that I kind of just tore up, and they didn't have the shredded there, so I just went with the slice. It all works the same, more or less. And here is a 1/2 cup of Parmesan. We'll get that to melt. Well, it sure smells good. Starting to look nice and creamy too. Check this out. Talk about a thick, cheesy sauce, huh? That's looking pretty good. So I think it's a good time to go ahead and add my mushrooms. Just get them in here before I forget about them. Whoa. Oh, that stringy goodness. I'll just mix them in here a little bit. Okay. Now it's time to start putting it all together. Here I've got 1 package of frozen spinach that's been thawed, and a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese, but I'm not that huge on it, so I'm taking 1/2. So that's about 8 ounces, more or less, of ricotta. And here I've got a little jar of store-bought, it's the basil pesto. And I want to say I added my 2 chicken breasts to my cheesy sauce with my mushrooms in there and everything. So I'll bring that over and we will start layering this up. That's got a great smell to it. Okay, here's the fun part. I've oiled up a 9x13, and we'll make a little, it's all about the layers, right? All about the layers. So it's looking about good. Okay. Well, let's top that with some noodles. Now we'll come at it with a little bit of this here, spread thin. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of this sauce with it. Thin though, not like its own layer. Just mix it a little bit. Right there. That looks legit. There we go. Now here, start with a little bit more of this here. That's looking good. Just banging it out. Let's put a little bit. I don't know, maybe I should just mix that in with the cheese sauce. Maybe I'll do that next time. Well, you cannot beat the smell of this. Oh my god. It's amazing, huh? Someday they'll have smell-o-vision for videos. Won't that be cool? Now you just have to pretend. Just take my word for it. Smells divine. All right. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think next time I would just mix it all together. That's what I'm ending up doing anyway. I mean, do you want to have separate green, white layers? I don't know. Depends. It's a free country. However you like to do it is fine. Just use up the rest of that. Makes just about the right amount. Okay. Now what I do is put in another layer of noodles. And then we'll top it with cheese. Now you can top it now and cover it. I'm a big mozzarella fan. I have degraded, but this sucker is just about at the limit. So I think I better go with slices, or I will have cheese bubbling everywhere once it's in that oven. So for sure I'm going to put a baking sheet underneath this. Now I've got my oven preheated to 350. And cheese is one of those things, it's awfully hard to have too much of it. Okay. Now, I will cover that with some aluminum foil. Now I'm going to probably cook it for a good 45 minutes. I will check on it though. I would be prepared at some point to probably the last 10 minutes take the foil off and let the cheese brown just a little tiny bit. But it's going to, take watching pretty much every couple of minutes because the cheese can get away from you. Let me get some foil on it and put her in. Alright guys, well this is about how it looks. It looks pretty darn nice actually. Cooked it 30 minutes with it covered. Took the cover off for about the last 10-15 minutes. And then I just hit it with the broiler for about 2 minutes at the very end to just give it that nice brown texture to it. So I think it turned out looking really good. I'm sure it's going to taste great. I hope you guys try this recipe and let me know what you think. Till next time, we'll see you.